My name is Alexis, and this is going to be my weight loss journey vlog. So this is week one. Well, not really, it's not even in the end of week one, but this is the beginning of the weight loss journey. So all my life, I've struggled with my weight. So I'm just going to tell you about how I've fluctuated throughout the years so far. So in elementary school and even before that, I was always a chunky kid. I'd get teased all the time. There wasn't anything that I didn't get teased about, any day that I didn't get teased about my weight. And in high school, I ended up thinking to myself, do I really want to get teased for the rest of my life for being bigger? And I decided to make a change. I ended up losing, I think it was around 40 pounds. Like I said, I was a pretty big overweight kid. I reached 200 pounds once I was in grade 9. And after grade 9 happened, I decided to turn my life around. And like I said, I lost around 40 pounds. And I was pretty good at keeping the weight off because I had a lot of sports that I joined, and I did my daily workouts and all that kind of fun stuff. But then I ended up getting out of high school and I still maintained to keep the weight off, but sorry about that, that's my cousin Brayden. But I still maintained, was able to keep the weight off, but I wasn't necessarily the healthiest. But there was at one point when I took my year off of school, I ended up getting really sick. And I found out it's because I struggle with really bad anxiety, and something just kind of clicked in my head, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because all my life through high school, through elementary school, through any time, even my weight loss at the beginning, I lost weight for other people because I was scared that other people would think I'm fat and all this kind of stuff, and didn't want to get those weird looks. And I'd look at the bigger girls and be like, I don't want to be like her. There's nothing wrong with being big, at all. That, if that's just who you are, embrace it. Be happy about it. Enjoy your body the way it is. But for me, that's just how I seen it. And I ended up losing weight for other people. I ended up getting my first boyfriend in 10th grade, and that was a little bit after I ended up starting my weight loss in high school. And I would lose weight for my boyfriends and stay that weight because I didn't think they would stay with me if I was a little bit bigger. So I ended up getting really bad anxiety attacks to the point where I ended up puking if I seen my weight go up at all on the scale. And when I got anxiety attacks, and this isn't because I'm bulimic or anything like that, it's not at all, my anxiety would get so high that I ended up puking. And at one point, when I took that year off, I gained around 20 pounds, and I just got so anxious because I hadn't looked in the scale in so long, and I looked at the scale and I gained 20 pounds. I was so unhappy with myself, and I ended up puking. And then after other elements in my life ended up coming to play, and I felt so shitty about myself, and it was just all downhill from there. I ended up puking and puking and puking and could not stop. It ended my relationship because of the decisions I made, because I was so anxious and self-sabotaged because I seen that weight go up, and I thought, oh, nobody's gonna love me anymore, so self-sabotage myself, because instead of getting hurt by this guy because he's not gonna love me anymore, I'm just gonna say F it, I'm gonna ruin this relationship, bye-bye. But anyways, yeah, it was just a horrible time, and I went through a month worth of puking because my anxiety got so high. I got hospitalized for it, and at first the doctors thought I was bulimic, but then they realized, no, she's trying to eat. She actually likes food, and I love food. It's my number one pleasure. They realized it was my anxiety that was causing me these puking spells and stuff like that. It would go on and off continuously for around a month, maybe even 2. And I lost around more than 20 pounds that I had gained. I was down to 140 and my average weight was 160, and that was my healthy weight because I had a lot of muscle. But anyways, yeah, I ended up losing myself completely, and I felt happy that I had lost all the weight, but at the same time, not really, because I knew that I gained double the weight back, and look at where I am now. I ended up turning to food after I got out of the hospital because of this, and I would just eat, and this is like not even too long ago. Like, I'm just starting my weight loss journey now. I just ate and ate and ate. I ate my feelings away. I would eat at any time of the day when I felt depressed, I felt sad, I felt happy, I felt any type of emotion. I just ate, or anytime I had the chance to, I'd eat. Like, even if I ate a big meal and then I ate something after, and then, oh, we're having a movie, I have to have my popcorn, or I have to have my chips, or I have to have candy of some kind. Oh, we're going to have alcohol tonight? Okay, I'm going to buy a bunch of snacks and stuff like that to go with it, because I don't want to get too drunk. So I'm going to fill up my stomach so that I don't drink, so that I don't feel too drunk, so that I can eat. And I'm just coming to realization that I'm back to the weight that I was a while back. Like, I'm back to 210 pounds, which is 10 pounds heavier than I ever have been. So I'm at that point where I'm feeling really depressed and down about myself because of my weight gain, but it's not to the point where I feel like puking again, and all that kind of stuff. It's at the point where I feel like I need to make a difference for myself, get myself in shape. I don't want to feel like I don't want to wake up in the morning because I'm just too exhausted, and I'm physically and emotionally just drained out completely. So like, that's pretty much my story, and like what I'm planning to do about my weight is like, I used to drink a lot of pop and fruity juices and stuff like that, so I said, you know what, let's just cut all that out, like, completely. And I'm turning to having green tea in the morning and green tea in the afternoon if I'm really feeling, because I live in Canada, so it gets kind of cold. So having green tea in the afternoon if I get too cold, or like I want something to warm myself up, or if I'm just not feeling my water anymore. And I'm going to be, like, I'm also changing to not just green tea. Obviously, I can't just survive on green tea, but also to survive on lemon water, because I absolutely hate the taste of water. Like, even when I was losing weight before, I'd do this all the time. I'd put fruits in my juice, in my water, because I cannot stand just plain water. It disgusts me. I don't know why. It just does. Like, I can drink it once in a while, but it just doesn't work for me. So, like, that means I can't, like, get my daily intake in. Next is I'm like starting to meal prep. So for breakfast, I have essentially either cereal, oatmeal, fruits with yogurt, or a piece of toast and some peanut butter. And maybe I'll have like half a banana with that or something like that. And for my like evening snack, I'll either have pineapple or watermelon. And that's usually able to satisfy me until my next meal, which is, I ended up making this lemon chicken with a vegetable medley type thing. So it has zucchini in it, it has peppers, onions, what else? Zucchini? Oh, and mushrooms. I love mushrooms. So that's my, like, lunch. And then after, when I go to my other snack, it's either how I'll have, like a, what are those bars called? Whew. Blank space. Anyways, it's kind of like a healthy bar or whatever, or I'll have a protein bar. Those are really good, and it satisfies me till supper. So for supper, I'll usually have whatever my aunt made, or if it's a healthy choice, or I'll have my meal prep food just in case, because sometimes my aunt will make like pasta or something that I'm just not comfortable eating while I'm trying to lose weight. So I have their pork loins, or I don't know, what do they call them? Pork tenderloins. And I'll have that with steamed carrots and broccoli and a little bit of rice, which is really good. I've always loved fruits and vegetables, so it's never been an issue for me. And then for my late night snack, I decided to make myself some roasted chickpeas to satisfy that, like, oh, I want chips feeling. So I have, like, my, like, good scent, like, of fruits to satisfy my sweet tooth, and then I have my Valley bars or whatever to satisfy, like, let's say I want, like, a chocolate bar or something unhealthy, just generally, and I'll just have my protein bar or my Great Valley. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, it's some type of bar. I'm trying to figure it out, but I just can't. But yeah, I'll have that, and they're Nature Valley granola bars. That's what they are. There we go. I got it. Anyways, yeah, so I'll do that to satisfy my hunger. And then workouts, I decided to do workouts every day or every second day. I don't really know because I haven't started yet, but I'm starting tonight right after this video. Promise. Swear. 100%. But yeah, but as long as it, like, kind of goes with my school schedule and everything. So I'm trying to lose at least 50 pounds from my 210 pounds that I have right now, which would drop me down to the weight that I'm usually comfortable at, which is 160, which is my healthy weight that I'm comfortable in. And, like, my point of doing these videos, like I said, I think I said in the beginning, was to, like, motivate myself to want to do something. Because, like, let's say I start getting views, which maybe I will, maybe I won't, but then after, I can help motivate other people that want to lose weight and that want to do something better for, like, wants to be healthier for themselves. And, like, I would really like to be, like, just to show that I have done something, and maybe not everybody will notice, because I've read this quote. It's like, it takes 4 weeks for you to notice, 6 weeks for other people to notice, and 8 weeks for the whole world to notice. Like, the people close to you is the 6 weeks or whatever, people close to you to notice, and then 8 weeks for, like, everybody else to notice that you've lost weight. But yeah, like, just generally, like, to help motivate myself and to get me off my ass and be like, hey, you know what, you have to make a YouTube video in, like, 3 days, and what's gonna happen when you have nothing to show for it? Like, you ate unhealthy, you didn't do what you were supposed to, you didn't work out, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Well, frig, I really have to start doing this, not for the viewers, but for myself, and this is a good way to motivate myself. Sorry, I have a little checklist. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for my week 1 kind of thing where I tell you guys how my week went and how everything is going with my diet and my weight loss and my workouts and all that kind of fun stuff. So I have to go do a workout, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.